only target achieved. I can't believe it. Happy days. Welcome back to the channel. So, back out on the beach. And I've come to my local beach that I very rarely do come to. It's Southsea. Eastleigh just down there. The Romper, for the people that are local will know it. The Marine Romper. Nice little venue years ago. It really was. Good place, good dabs, codling. Really was good. I don't come here so much as I used to. Probably should fish it a little bit more because it is literally 5 minutes just down the road from me. And I've got some bait left over and I thought I'll give it a go. And go and see if I can catch some dabs. I've got a little bit of ragworm left, small stuff. I've got a little bit of squid as well, which I'm going to chuck out for the chance of a bass. But really, I would like a few dabs. It's low tide. High tide's around about 11:30. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock now. So plenty of time. There's not too many people around, which is quite nice. So I'm hoping for a nice little midweek session that would get some dabs and have a really fantastic session out of it. Just got to set up. Going to use my Blackrock Renaissance rods and my Penn Fathom 12 reels as well. Rigs wise, well, no other than 2 clip down, and I'm going to have that for the bass and fire it out a bit further. And I'm going to use a 2 hook, 1 up, 1 down rig for the dabs. I'm using the luminous leads on the weights. Probably going to use green tonight. Normally do 1 green, 1 pink, but it's green tonight. It's only because what I've got, to be honest, it's only what I've got. And anyway, enough of the bleeding blabbering on. Let's get set up and fire one out. So there's the rig set up. 1 up, 1 down. I've got a bit of tubing just to hang it off a little bit. 12 inches of amnesia line, 20 pound. I'm using size 6 Cox and Rule scratch and match hooks. I really like them. They work really, really well. And quite often not, they do hit in the side of the lip as well, sort of thing. They don't get swallowed too much. So there we are, first rig out. Or first rig to go out, I should say. Let's clip that little bit of line off. There we are, job done. So let's hopefully see some dabs tonight. I've not set the reel up yet, so I'm just going to do that as well. I'll give the bearings a little bit of a wash out. They felt a little bit noisy, sort of thing. I've got APEC ceramic bearings in these, and they really sounded a little bit rough. So I'm guessing I had maybe a little bit of grit or something like that. Or they just needed a clean, so I'll give them a clean. So what I've done, whether this is right or wrong, I don't know, but it's what I've done, was I used thinners, got it in a syringe, instead of taking the bearings out of the actual reel spool itself, I used a syringe, sucked it up and just squeezed a little bit into the bearings, spun the bearing, squeezed a little bit, spun the bearing and just mopped up with a little bit of tissue the access, and it did make a difference. It must have washed them out, because they certainly sound a lot smoother. So there we are, a little top tip. Whether it's the right thing to do or wrong thing to do, I don't know. You know, you tell me. Tell me in the comments. Am I doing it wrong? Is thinners too much? Damage the bearings maybe. I mean, it is quite strong gear, this thinners I've got. But all I know, it cleaned them. Just finding my thummy. Those are interested. Thummy, that's all I've got, is shrink tube that I use for my butt section on this rod. I've shrink tubed one end of it down, fits nice on my thumb. Sorry if I blinded you there. Anyway, let's get this out. Been a bit of a tart tonight. I'm wearing black gloves, got my rag, just to wipe. I really don't want my skin at the moment. My hands are playing up a little bit. So yeah, been a bit of a, we'll see tonight on the old cleanliness, but hey ho, that's the way it is, isn't it? Got to look after the old hands. Anyway, let's get this second rod fired out. It's well and truly dark now, which is proper bonus. Just hope the fish play ball. Well, I ain't blanked, but it's not a fish. It's a whelk. Yep, he's proper taking that down there, he has. There we go. We'll use them for a bit of bait later on, maybe. Anyway, hooks are stripped out, bait's gone. Let's load up with some more worm and get it back out there. I've finally got my first bite, so hopefully this will come to something. It'll be my first fish. Now it could be a whiting, who knows. Let's see what happens, eh? Well, as I was expected. Oh, there we go. Whiting is the first fish. It is the winner. It's not surprising, is it, really, to be fair? But it beats the blank. It's a fish. It's nice to have something to sort of record, if you like. I'm going to take this fishy back for another day. It's quite a long way down there, so I want to get him back straight away. Happy days. You know, so only whiting, but it's a fish and it beats the blank. And that's sometimes what it's all about. It's just, hey, not chucking it on the floor. Well, I just casted that out, and within seconds I had a nibbly bite, and I'm guessing it's going to be whiting. There it goes. There we are. I'm going to leave it a little bit. The whiting's definitely on there now. The rod's bouncing like a treat. Absolutely bouncing like a treat. Let's get it reeled up, definitely on. Right, let's see what's on. Oh, I think it's a double shot. It's a double shot now. There we go. They've started. The whitings have started. Anyway, let's get them back. Similar size. They're getting plenty of whiting bites, absolutely truckloads of it. So I've just been reeling up whiting after whiting, fishing through it, just trying to get into one of those dabs that are out there. And they are out there, it's just whether I can get one into it. But both rods are now tapping away. So let's reel them up, unhook the whiting that are on there, and chuck out a new bait and see if we can keep going. Well, it's actually mistaken. It's not a whiting, but it's a lovely little bass. Look at him, beautiful. It's something different to see. You know, they are nice. I'll take you and your 3 or 4 pound all day long. Look at the spines on those. Got to be careful, folks. You've got to be careful. Lay them down, and on the gill plates as well. Those nasty ones there, they can give you a bit of a cut if you're not careful. Well, both rods have been knocking away for some time now. I think we all know what it's going to be, but you never know. You've got to give the hope that it's not going to be. It's going to be something a little bit different, but hey ho. Can't see it yet. Let's just go down to the beach, water, sorry, and go and see what it is. Oh my God. It's only target achieved. I can't believe it. Happy days. Excuse me while I clear my throat. Happy days. I am over the moon with this. Now I wasn't expecting this. I really want. Let me just get rid of some of this bait and whatever. It's all tangled up. It's a right mess. Let's turn the light down off, sorry. Absolutely over the moon. Target achieved. A little dab. Absolutely superb. Beautiful. Over the moon with that. It's quite chunky as well. Quite thick. It's nice to see. Really is. I come for a dab, and I really didn't think I was going to get one, but I have. I'm so happy with that. I really am. So let's have a measure and see what it is, eh? Let me just unhook it. Let me go get the measure. There it goes. Now you can see that. Just over 25. Just over 25. Happy days. Now I'm going to get it back. Don't want to leave it out too long. Well, that's it, folks. Come to the end of the session. It's now 10:30. It is a school night. I need to get back home early up in the morning for work. Wow, I come for a dab. Didn't think it was going to happen. It started off to be a bit of a ting session, waiting. I didn't show you all of them, but we got through it, and they sort of tailed off the bites. Then we picked up that little shoal bass, which was quite nice, something a little bit different, and yeah, picked up the target achieved. Dab, over the moon with that. Still got 2 rods out. Not expecting too much now, but you never know. So I'm just going to slow pack away. If I catch another fish of any worth, then I'll come back and give you a show. But the season started for 2025. I hope you have a good year and see you out on the beaches or out on the boat. Tight lines, everyone. See you soon.